remember, we talked about, I gave you a brief introduction of the Civil War. And so today we're going to go further into the causes and effects of the Civil War. So right now I have a Edpuzzle for you guys to watch. So I'm just going to play this, and then I have questions. I don't have them in the Edpuzzle because I wanted you guys to pull out a piece of paper and write the answers to the questions. I have them pulled up on my website, so they're right there. So, and my goal for not putting them in the video is because I wanted you guys to watch it not on your laptops, because sometimes you can get distracted and everything. So that was my goal for having them up. I was going to write them on the board, but I forgot that there's a board. So,
Sorry.
okay. Do you guys need a piece of paper? Or a pen or anything? Go for it, whatever you choose.
I think it has to be turned up from.
Oh, it's just on the computer, press the volume up. Oh, it's the TV then, so can't really do much. Is there no sound?
It's very, very quiet.
Oh, here.
Sometimes it does this. It's like really weird. It won't do.
It's probably I've had this exact same problem.
Abolished slavery. And the United States believed that the abolishment of slavery in the West was justified.
That would be
The Southern states that were abolished, while the Northern states
And then so
the
the
Civil War
questions
was
were.
in the West.
Yeah. Not. Okay. Let me just. I'm sorry, class. I was not expecting this technical difficulty.
Oh, they're right there. Oh, they're at the bottom. I am so sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so
So before going in depth about the war itself, many of us know it was taking place in the United States. The war was fought by the North and Southern states of America. The northern states, shown in dark blue, are what are known as the Union, while the South was called the Confederacy, shown in red. As you can see at the bottom, the entire U.S. population during the time was roughly about 2 million. And looking at the gray, about half of the population was part of the Confederacy. That must have been tough for American families, don't you think?
What caused the Civil War? The Civil War was caused by various factors. The major causes of slavery was to expansion, states' rights, and the terrorism. The southern states wanted to expand slavery into the West. The northern states, however, thought that slavery should be forbidden in the West, and the law agreed. The southern states believed that the government could not abolish slavery, and the northern states believed that the abolishment of slavery in the West was justified. The southern states suffered with the terrorism. the United States industries profited from them. In short, the Civil War was caused most notably by slavery. However, do not be mistaken, slavery was not the only factor.
Within the Civil War itself, people had to take action. Families and friends would tear apart. As a brother and a brother joined opposite sides, and perhaps a father would choose to join the Union as their son was set off to join the Confederacy. But frankly, this wasn't uncommon. Troops as young as 15 would be part of the combat. You can almost imagine a teenager fighting hand-to-hand combat with a buff and well-experienced soldier. It's just horrendous. As time went on, the South was running out of soldiers. More soldiers would be infected from diseases spreading than actually fighting in battle. So, as they struggled to recover from severe wounds, their arms and legs would be amputated. Back then, there really wasn't any kind of form of medical attention like today. So, even if their arms were to be cut off, they died. Yeah, sadly, this is pretty true. Women were men in battle. Literally. Women would dress up like male soldiers. Yeah, it's crazy. But in all honesty, they spend most of their time working. And you could pretty much expect a male face. And that's how they got in. But you see, that wasn't the only thing that they focused on. Some women even took to their advantage to dress up like nurses. And they'd eavesdrop on any conversation that the soldiers had with each other. And they would send that information that they took to citizens or even military leaders. Slaves also joined the army for tons of reasons. And the most common reason was that they would fight for their freedom. And instead of joining the army, some of them even took it as an advantage to act as a free slave and go out and free other slaves. How loyal was that, huh? Yeah. But on the downside, they were used to replace other crew members who had died of Confederacy. Yeah, the South was pretty much short on white men. So, why not take advantage and use slaves, right? Wrong.
The Emancipation Proclamation, January 1st, 1863. The Emancipation Proclamation only applied to the southern states in rebellion, the Confederacy. The proclamation stated that all persons held as slaves within rebellious states shall be free. Lincoln actually issued the proclamation twice, not once, but twice. One on September 22nd, 1862, where no action was taken until the 1st of January in 1863. The proclamation itself was to demonstrate executive war powers and to fit war measures. He did not want slaves as soldiers, according to the Confederacy. All right, Jim Crow laws, 1880s through the 1960s. After the Civil War, Jim Crow was a system that discriminated and segregated African Americans from whites, as shown in the pictures on the slide. This was mostly practiced in the southern states and some border states.
Okay, so I'll give you guys, are you guys all done with the questions? All right. So now I have a game for you guys. On my Weebly, it's under Dustbin. So what you're going to do is start. And so you're going to so there's two options, and then there's several statements that come up, and you have to choose whether they're a cause or an effect. So just start playing that. I'll give you guys a couple minutes for that.
Okay. again. Teacher.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, I have
Yeah.
to choose between pass off.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you just,
okay.
yeah. So you just click it and drag it over. It's a good cause. And if your heart desires to play again.
Keep going.
Okay, so now you guys are all done with that. So hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and I just want to remind you that you have a project due Friday, and you also have a quiz tomorrow. So I just want to remind you guys about that before you go home and forget about everything. So I really hope you liked my lesson today.